All right, here's another kind of quick shoulder and opening video. Just come into your mountain pose, roll those shoulders around and reverse them. And then just release, let your arms hang down. Bring your feet about hip width apart. Push your calves forward a little bit. Lift those thighs up and then think about pushing your hips together. Maybe even actually put your fingers on the hips and give them a little press. That'll kind of zip you up here. Go ahead and pull that belly button in. Stack the spine. Just let the shoulders relax. Now, a little thing while we're standing here, not just standing here, we're doing some work, is your head placement. So that can affect your neck. You might wake up and think you slept on your neck wrong, you got a crick in your neck, but a lot of times it could be how you actually hold your neck. So take your fist and just bring it right at your throat and let your chin rest on your fist. So this puts your neck in a nice neutral position. A lot of times, and I tend to keep my chin lifted a little bit. Some people tuck their chin and some people stick their chin out. All of those things shorten the scalene muscles in the neck and it makes it feel like you've got a crick in your neck. So when you feel like that, just get your fist. You always have it with you. You could use an apple or a tennis ball, but you may not always have an apple or tennis ball with you. And just put it back up against your throat, put your chin down on it, and feel that release. I mean, this goes for when you're standing, when you're laying down, when you're driving your car. Just try to keep your neck in a neutral position. Start to bring those arms back a little bit, pull those shoulder blades towards each other. And then just bend the knees, come into a chair. And then bring your hands onto your hips. So make sure you look down, see your feet. Just taking it kind of easy on the shoulders today. We're gonna work them out a little bit, but not do anything too stressful on them. Because shoulders and hips are where you keep your stress. And then slowly stand up, and as you exhale, give your hips a little push forward. Now, if you want a full effect of this, come up, find yourself a wall, and walk up to the wall. Put your palms on the wall, and then press your hips into the wall for your camel. It's a good little back bend. Take some deep breaths. You can do this on your knees too. We'll try to get to that. Again, this is going to be kind of a quick one. And then slowly lift up. Walk your hands down so they're going to come right out of your shoulders. And step back. I'm going to be out of the frame some, I think. But push into your down dog. Look down at your mat. Again, that's a good position for your neck. Now if you have a wall right here, this is kind of a wall class, so you really do need a wall. I should have told you that heads up at the very beginning, but you know, if you need a wall, stop this and find a wall. Lift that left leg up for your warrior three, and then lengthen those arms out. And then set that foot down and lift your right leg up. Hip is closed. I think mine's cut off. You can't see it. And then put that foot back down. Walk your feet up. And shake out your arms. Now get a block. And we're gonna step our right leg back. So turn that heel to the left, line your heels up, heel to heel. Take your block. You can roll up a blanket, you can use a pillow, you could use a book, but it might be kind of slick. But if you have a yoga block, we're gonna put it on the wall between our knee and the wall. And we're just gonna hold it there with our knee. And then open up to the right and let this left elbow come on to our knee or thigh. This left cheek is gonna be up against the wall, and try to get that right shoulder blade on the wall. We're opening up here. And then exhale, release that. Move that block. Get your strap or belt, or just use your shirt. If you're wearing a shirt, if you're at home, you may be doing casual yoga. But we're gonna take that block right over our back like we're putting on a belt. And just let this one hang down in front of the right thigh and the other one back here behind the left thigh. So imagine you still have that block. You can use it if you want to, but just lengthen out and bring your right hand on to your low back, grab that strap, and then bring the left hand under your thigh, grab the strap, and just pull the slack out of the strap. And breathe. Press your feet apart like you're gonna do the splits. And then exhale, release that, just fold down. You can move that strap. Straighten this right leg a little bit. Kind of arch that back up. And then bend the knee. Walk your hands to the center. So kind of bump your rear up against the wall and toe heel your feet in. So just let the rear bump against the wall and then fold down. And as you warm up, you can start to walk the feet back. Here's what it looks like from the side. But that wall's gonna push on your rear and keep those hips right over the sit bones where they belong. So you may be out here. And then walk your hands out and then step that right foot forward. So get the block, left heel's gonna turn in, and we'll just put this block between the left knee and the wall. Left knee's bent. I'm in a shorter stance because I've got the phone vertical, but you can figure it out. Y'all are smart. And then just reach this right elbow onto the knee. Open up. You want to try to move that left shoulder blade to the wall. Nice deep breaths. Stretch those ribs out. And then as you exhale, fold down, move that block, get the sticker off your mat, and then get that strap again. So bring it behind you, like you're just gonna tie it around your waist, let it hang, bend that right knee, bring that right elbow back to the knee. Left hand's gonna reach back here and grab this strap. And then your right hand's gonna reach under and grab the strap. And then you're gonna extend those arms and pull the slack out of that strap. Look down at the floor. So this is a better placement for your neck. And then exhale, release. Now, come into a wide-legged forward bend and just fold down. You can bend your knees. You can grab that block. And then as you inhale, just lengthen out. Lift your right arm up or put the hand on your hip. Just twist it out. And then exhale. Lower it down. Big inhale, lengthen out. Exhale. Twist to the left. Keep those hips rolling over your ankles. And then exhale, release, toe heel your feet in, and then just slowly stand up. We're done with that strap. Now come back up to the wall. Let those hips push up against the wall. Push away. Just look straight ahead. Tendency is to look up and then let the head drop back. Not good for the neck. So just look straight ahead. And then slowly come up. Now grab your block again. If you don't have a block, just use your hands. Clasp your hands behind your head. And I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. So a block or hands, either one, are going to go on the ridge of your skull. So open these elbows out and then pull the elbows towards each other and start to push the head into the block and the block into your head or your hands. And you're going to go into a back bend. Lift those toes, but you're releasing the neck. Pull that belly button in. And then inhale, slowly come up. Release that block. Roll the shoulders around a couple of times. Now if you have two blocks, get both of them and come onto your knees, maybe on a bolster. We're going to do camel again, but you might want to do the standing camel if your knees are like, we're not doing this. So this one's really going to get your abs going. You're going to have the blocks back here by your feet. But just give your hips a push into the wall and start to back bend. Then maybe reach for the blocks. But really glue those hips to the wall and just get a good look at the wall. Think about having your fist back under your chin. Pull those shoulder blades towards each other. You're opening up. And then as you exhale, release that. If you can, come into Virasana. Your rear is in between your feet. Maybe you sit on your heels. Maybe you sit some other way. But take a couple of deep breaths. And then twist open to one side. I'm going to turn this way. And then inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist the other way. And then come back to the center. Now if you watched the video I did before this, you can do legs up the wall with the blankets or maybe without for your little Shavasana. So you'll scoot right up against the wall. Bring your legs up to it. So then you just scoot some more and get those sit bones right on the wall. Take a few deep breaths. Let the palms roll up. And then bring your feet onto the wall. Just walk them down. Start to roll up to the shoulders. We're coming into a supported shoulder stand. So just push back onto those shoulders. If you've got neck issues, you know, just stay in your legs up the wall. You can support yourself here. And then slowly roll back down, go back to legs up the wall if you want to, or stretch out for a Shavasana, but then when you're ready, roll to your side. Stretch yourself up. Come into a seated pose. Relax those shoulders, roll your head over to the left. Let that left shoulder kind of fall away. Don't force it down, just let it relax away. And then roll your head to the center and over to the right. Again, relax that shoulder. One more time, go to the left. And then just reach up with your left hand. And gently, don't shove your head down, just gently press so you're stretching the right side of the neck. Release that, roll back over to the right one more time. Use your right hand, little press, just so you feel the stretch. And then take your hand onto the back of your head and just push your chin towards your chest. And then release your hand, bring your hands to your heart. Take a couple of deep breaths. Say a prayer. Be thankful. Be happy. So thank you again for practicing me and supporting me in these little videos. Namaste.